Hey beauties, welcome to Blush Life. My name is Bhabana and this channel is all about beauty. So makeup, skincare, tips, tutorials and reviews. I'm a beauty blogger on Instagram and this is my very first YouTube video and I'm super excited for it. So for my very first video, I've decided to share with you my ultimate go-to makeup look using all my favorite beauty products to achieve this pretty pink nude flawless makeup look. It works perfectly on any occasion and suits pretty much every skin tone. So let's get started! I've already prepped my face, so the first thing I'm going to put is a primer. Primer is a must in my makeup routine because it makes my makeup foundation last a lot longer, and it also obviously smooth out all the pores, harsh lines to give me like even canvas. The one that I'm using at the moment is This Works In Transit Camera Close-Up Mask, Moisturizer and Primer in one. And this one is really good to make your makeup last super long, especially during heat. When you're sweaty, it's basically sweat proof. Once I've primed my face, I let it sink in for about a minute or two before I go in with my foundation. For foundation today, I will be using my favorite, my holy grail foundation. It's the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation. I am in shade 290. It's high coverage. I like the finish of this foundation. It makes my skin look very flawless, yeah, and very long lasting, so I love it. To apply this foundation, I will be using my favorite beauty sponge, which is the Beauty Blender. I'm gonna shake off the foundation and then I usually like to put it at the back of my hand and then apply, basically rub the foundation and dot it all over my face so that I get coverage everywhere, every single place basically. Once the foundation is all over my face, then I use Beauty Blender to blend it all in. So that's the foundation done. The next step is the concealer, and I love this concealer from NARS. It's the Radiant Creamy Concealer and my shade is Custard, which is the medium one shade. And I use this to highlight my face. It is, I believe, light to medium concealer. More medium, I would say. And it's got such a beautiful finish. It's very creamy as well. So I normally highlight under my eyes there, and I also highlight my nose, cupid bow, chin area, and then I highlight my forehead. I normally like to start with the bottom and work my way upward. There we go. I always do my under eye at the very end so it has more time to set. Perfect. And we're gonna go in on my under eye. And I also like to basically put it on my eyelid area, and this kind of works as a primer for me so that I don't have to use an extra primer when I do my eyes later. After the concealer, I set my face. My favorite setting powder is the L'Oreal Mercier translucent powder. I usually use a brush to set, so let's do that. I've got my powder. I've got this Real Technique 103 powder brush. It's one of my favorite powder brush, and I basically just dab it in. So it sets my foundation as well as my concealer. After setting my face, I normally go in with the contour. I am using Hoola Benefit. This is one of my favorite bronzer, and I will be using Puri Cosmetics. It's the Vital Collection 02 brush to contour my face. So let's go in. So this is where I normally put the contour, and then on my jawline, and then on the side of my forehead. As you can see, I've contoured this side. I normally always go for a light contour rather than a heavy one. Hence, I always prefer powder as opposed to creamy contour. I'm also going to contour my nose, and for this I'm taking a smaller brush. This one is from Iconic London, and we're basically just contouring down the side of my nose. There we go. And just in between there, and just on the top here, just to make my nose a bit slimmer. After the contour, I'm going to go ahead with the blusher. Now I am using ZOEVA Coral Spectrum. That's the color I'll be using today. It's a very pretty rose goldy color. I'm using Morphe Y3 brush to apply the blush on the apple of my cheek. So I'm just going to smile. It's a beautiful color. After the blush, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes. First, I think I'm going to be doing my brows. That's my natural brow, but I am going to enhance it by using DIPBROW Pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm using shade dark brown. I'm going to be using my favorite brush to apply this pomade. It is the Benefit angled brush with the spoolie. It is so good. I love this. It's very precise. I'm going to brush off my eyebrows first to get rid of anything from my brows. And let's get a mirror. This is the mirror from Jeffree Star. It's so pretty, isn't it? Love it. Tiffany blue. So let's go and color my brows. Hopefully you can see it. I usually just enhance my brows because I already have quite a nice shape that I like. So I don't do a lot with my brows. So really I just fill it in and lengthen it a bit more. Next up, I will be doing my eyeshadows. Now for my eyes, I absolutely love this palette from Huda Beauty. This is my favorite palette of all time. It's the Rose Gold edition. It's the very first edition from Huda Beauty. It's her very first palette, and it's so beautiful. This is my second one, guys. I love it. I wish you can bring it back. I am going to be using mixture of brushes from ZOEVA, Morphe, as well as Puri Cosmetics. The first shadow is Bay, and it's gone all over my lid. And the next one is Shy, all over as well, but mainly focusing on the eye socket to give me that definition. So just on that area there. Next is apply the same Shy color on my lower lines. So for the center of my lid, I'm gonna go in with Angelic. This is my favorite color. It is so gorgeous. It's like rose gold pink. So it is so beautiful. Literally, it is my favorite eyeshadow color. How gorgeous is that? I also like to put the Angelic color in the inner corner of my bottom lash line, just to highlight those area. And that's it, that's the eyeshadow done. After the eyeshadow, I'm gonna go in with the eyeliner. This is my favorite drugstore eyeliner, and it's from NYX Professional Epic Ink Liner. This is like so easy to work with. It is my absolute favorite. After this, I'm gonna go in with mascara. This is one of my favorite mascara. It's the BADgal Bang Mascara by Benefit. It is amazing, especially if you've got short lashes like myself. So let's apply it. I just realized, guys, that I haven't got this light. I had to go down to do my giveaway, which is live at the moment in my Instagram. So if you guys do want to enter it, go to my Instagram handle at blushlife_. So yeah, because I had to go and do my giveaway, I had to turn off all the lights, because if I leave it on, it gets very hot. I am gonna wear the lashes from Huda Beauty. It's Samantha. It's my favorite lashes. Unfortunately, I do not have the cover, but I've used Pearl Cosmetics box, lash box, to keep it, because their box is really cute and it stores my lashes and protects them. This is the lashes. Is my favorite lashes from Huda Beauty. I'm gonna be using Huda Beauty glue as well. It's the Sticky Tack Lash Glue. There we go. I use tweezer to apply them because I find it easier. You can use your finger, you can use a proper lash applicator, which I do have, but I don't really find them as convenient, so I just use this, or sometimes even my finger, to apply it. So I'm going to try and demonstrate, but this could go wrong. Okay, so what I normally do is obviously look down on my mirror and then try and apply it in the center first and make sure that I'm leveled, because what you don't want is the lashes to be too close to the front of your eye, because that's gonna hurt as it's gonna poke, especially if you've got small eyes like myself. And then I adjust the back, so it needs to be quite close to your lash lines. And what I tend to do is I tend to press it down. I use the back of the tweezer because the front is very sharp. And then yeah, that's what I do. I just press it with my finger so it's attached to my lashes. And I tend to, basically what I tend to do is I just tend to push it up. So that's the lashes on my left side, but obviously nothing on the right. As you can see, it's such a big difference, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Oops. Look what I did, guys. That came off. Ah! It's time to buy new Samantha lashes. I can't believe it. Another one came off. What? It's probably because I've used this lashes so many times that I think it wants to give up on me. But you know what? I am going to still wear it. So that's how it looks after I've got both my false lashes on. I've also done mascara on my lower lashes off camera. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tightline my eyes with Huda Beauty Life Liner. I'm going to use the pencil liner to tightline on the upper inner area. So just on the waterline. I love this because it glides in so nicely. Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and highlight my face. Now I am going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. This is my favorite highlighter palette. It's the one that I used for my wedding. As you can see, I'm hitting the pan. It's the Dripping in Gold one. That's my favorite. which I'm gonna use today because I absolutely love this highlight on my face. So we are gonna go in just on there. It's so subtle, but it's so pretty. I'm gonna go on my nose area, literally eye highlight all over because my nose is not very tall. And I also do on a cupid bow, and I also do it on my eyebrow. Right, so we're almost at the end step, guys. So the next and the second last step is gonna be the lips. I am gonna use my favorite again, Huda Beauty. It's the liquid matte, and my favorite shade is Bombshell. I'm also using their lip contour. Now I don't really overline because I've got fairly good sized lips, and it is natural, although I have been tempted to use filler, but I don't think I will because it might go horribly wrong because my lips is fairly big. Bombshell, this shade is so pretty. It's like nude pink, I would say. I could never go wrong with this shade. Now the lips are done, and we've got the final step, which is setting. Now this setting spray from Urban Decay is amazing. It's the all-nighter setting spray, and literally it's gonna make your makeup last whole day long or whole day night, if that makes sense. Yeah, anyways, so yeah, so it is amazing. I just shake it and then spray it, and then I use the fan to dry it off. And this is the finished look, beauties. What do you all think? I would love to know your thoughts on the comments below, and if you do try it, please let me know. I hope you all enjoyed my very first makeup tutorial. If you did, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on all my upcoming beauty videos. Thank you for watching. Mwah.